Welcome, respected sadhakas. Receive the hearty salutations. Also, receive that feeling of gratitude to you. Then, a very in depth felt appreciations and congratulations for being a regular student of the Shastras, which is the beginning, for opening up of all the higher and greater and glorious possibilities. It's the first gateway. Once we enter into these portals and don't go back, the portals, the entrances of Shastra Dhenam, the infinite possibilities outside are revealed, and also infinite potentialities from within also are made aware of. Combination of these two is the evolution which a human being can keep on achieving. A very good beginning we made in this life, perhaps maybe earlier also, but here we are giving good amount of time. If we can become more acutely aware of this work, involve more seriously, sincerely, and also are matured, intelligent enough to not involve in any those things which neutralize or distract or disturb this endeavor, then we can see more and more lights, not only in terms of intellectual understandings, but also in the experiences. That is what is the aim and the goal with which we are seated here every day, and not merely to spend time or go through the books academically. No, we have to have the intellectual deeper understandings, and we must have the experiences also of what we are understanding, which are the purpose of Shastra, and they are the Anubhuti of the Rishi and Guru, etc. Welcome, congratulations. Prayers that the divinity takes care of us, our inner Shraddha, Yogasya Kshemam, so that no inner and outer obstacle distracts us away from this path. 13 Vyaktitvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrotru, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, and Bhasha, Jnata, Samskrita. These are the ones, every one of them are important. A good list is given only to keep us engaged in one or the other of them all the time of the day, or a maximum time of the day. And the sources also are not one monotonous to tune to. We have six sources of blessings and guidance and protection and strengthening and empowerment. So one day, 1 hour, you can be with the Brahma Tattva in Brahmanusandhana. Another time we can win Ishvara with him, with Upasana to him. Regarding the Ishvara, exhaustively we will be studying in our Shwethashwathara. Another time we can engage in our beautiful, loving prayers Upasana to that Shakti Swarupini. What an enchanting thing that is today's Friday. Another time you are just in a very good, jovial, grateful connection with all the Adhisthana Devatas, pleasing them with various stotras. You know, very good. In your own language we can do. They know all language. So, O Agni Deva, you are giving me the ability to speak, and you are keeping the warmth in the sharira. Otherwise, thanda pad jata. O Vayu Deva, you are giving the prana shakti, and because of you, the sparsha is happening. O Surya Deva, it is you who are liberating world, giving me the chakshu and also doing the prachodhanam of my intellect. Oh Indradeva, wow, you are there in the hands of everyone, including me, that the hands have the ability to work. Just imagine one day both hands are not working, paralytic. See, the life becomes empty. Even in one hand also, one thumb, let us say, is not working. How you try to do the work without the thumb? कोई पकड़ने का कोशिश करो, impossible. So the Indra Bhagavan is very much there in the hands. In the feet, legs, Bhagavan Vishnu. In his absence, if he can't move in one step, 1 inch also. Again, see those people, paralytic or those who have some type of that shocks or attacks, even accidents, कि पाँव इनका चलता हिलता नहीं. How tough it is. So, sometime remembering all these devatas, looking at the moon and saying, thank you, you are in the mind. You are the mind. What a beautiful equipment. It is little misused, okay, that is ignorance. That is immaturity, which won't stay for long. We are studying Shastra. हर एक मेच्योरिटी आता रहेगा. जिन जिन चीज़ों को मिसयूज कर रहे हैं उन्हीं को सही यूज करने का वो मेच्योरिटी anyway is going to come. Same way, the Rasana, Bhagavan Varuna, what a great grace is that for so many years, maybe in so many lives too, how many millions and millions of things we tasted and got that pleasure. If not Varuna's Krupa, how it would have been possible? So, being in touch with that Devatas and telling them our thanks, all the Prajapati Bhagavan, the Mrityu Bhagavan, every one of them are helping us. The Dig Devata, the Ashwini Kumaras, so many of them. Many Devatas may not be directly helping us this way, but they are indirectly. Like the farmers. Directly they are not helping us because we are not going to them. But indirectly it is because of them only all food grains, vegetables we are getting. Like that, so many. तो कभी इसमें हम समय व्यतीत कर सकते हैं. And then the sweetest of the thing is our Guru Gana, and we are not a beggars to have only one Mahatma or one Guru for us. And not to hold on to and get bored, get exhausted and disinterested. For our fortune, the Devata Rupas are also many. Our Gurus are इतने सारे हैं. The ऋषि लोग, the मुनि लोग, the साधु, the सन्यासी लोग, the योगी लोग, the भक्ता, कितने हजारों हजारों हैं हमको. Oh, all of them are wonderful. कभी व्यास जी से बात करो, कभी वशिष्ठ जी से, कभी विश्वामित्र जी, कभी वाल्मीकि जी, कभी वामदेव जी, कभी याज्ञवल्क्य, कभी वैशंपायन, कभी सूत महामुनि को बुला लो, कभी सुखदेव जी से बात करो. अत्रि भगवान अवेलेबल, भृगु, वशिष्ठ, गौतम, काश्यप, अंगिरस, पुलस्त्य, पुला, भारद्वाज, जमदग्नि. How many? The Vaishampayana Rishi, Manduka Rishi, Shwethashwathara Rishi, all of them are there. प्रहलाद जी है, नारद जी है, वेदव्यास जी पिताजी, पराशर जी है, शक्ति भगवान है उनके ऊपर. How many Mahabhaktas, Mahajnanis, Mahasiddha Purushas? You can talk to Kapila Mahamuni, he is there. Aha, wonderful, our Sanatana Dharma. It's only it has to click. And slowly we have to come out of all those present involvements which we made compulsory, which are actually contradictory to these, are not allowing these to be done because they are consuming time and energy. उनमें से अगर हम बाहर आ जाए ना और यहाँ टाइम देना शुरू की, what a celebration it is. Through the books, be in touch with Bhagavan Adi Shankara, with Gaudapad Bhagavan, with the Tulsidas, with Kabira Das, with Suradas. They are all Mahajnanis of our own era, means little, 300-400 साल. Right now also there are many. The Puja Gurudev is there, Tapon Maharaj is there, Ramana Bhagavan Maharshi is there, Ramakrishna is there, the great Aurobindo Maharshis are there. They are all giants of the spiritual height. Wow. Everybody is available. In our life, we met some also. Not the one who is in the mirror, but really, Jivan Mukta Purushas we met. All of us had. Maybe a glance or a glimpse we had. अब they are available. ये है बढ़िया बात. अब क्या कहना अबाउट द शास्त्रास तो अरे बाप रे बाप रे बाप. एक ही शास्त्र ही आपको मजा दे रहा है तो जिंदगी भर उसी को पढ़ने में लग सकता है. वन महाभारत इनफ फॉर द होल लाइफ. वन भागवत इनफ फॉर द होल लाइफ. वन अध्यात्म रामायण इनफ फॉर वन स्कंद पुराण डीपली स्टडी. If you want variety, देखो variety is our the Vedas themselves, Shruti. इसमें फिर इतने सारे उपनिषद, the Smriti ग्रंथास, how many of them. अब पुराणों का क्या कहना, कितना बढ़िया है ना. We are seeing it. Yesterday was so enchanting that we were seeing Lord Shiva, how each of these variety of devatas do upasana to Lord Shiva Linga formed or made out of this material, and what Nama Japa they do of Shivji to be blessed by him for their own power, position, permission. क्या मजेदार था. 50 we have seen. शतरुद्रियम. Yeah, it was really. उसमें क्या है beauty? Shivji, so many names we are remembering. In how many materials the Shivalinga can be made, that also we are seeing. Somebody made a Vayulinga, somebody only Saikata Linga. Everybody's name. Ravan का भी आया, नारद जी का भी आया, सबको. The third beautiful thing is the list of Shiva Bhaktas. Right from Brahmadeva, Vishnu, Indradeva, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, the Navagraha, they're all, they inspire us. Okay, इतने लोग शिव भक्त हैं, तो Shiva is great, so we become Shiva Bhakt. Because that is Maheshwara Khanda going on. शास्त्रों की बात कह रहा हूँ भाई, पुराण. Then you have itihasas. We have so many literature of the Jivan Mukta Purushas. Best of all is Shri Adi Shankar Bhagwan. अब क्या कमी है बताओ हमको. The blessings of all the 6 sources. Though so much overwhelming it is. We can't carry even a 1% of that. So much, so much. To a person to whom the spirituality clicks पक्का completely ना, इनका दुनिया अलग है. For the worldly bhogi, as he has got the world of bhoga with so much of variety. You know, bhogi जो दिल से भोगी होता है ना, हर दिन you can go to various hotels to eat, you can go to various other places to घूमने के लिए, entertainments are there. Oh, so many. घड़ी करे देगा, जिनको पैसे हैं, भोगी हैं, क्या क्या वेराइटी है इस दुनिया में. सो टू फॉर ए योगी एंड भक्त और आध्यात्मिक साधक, इनका दुनिया तो और बड़ा है. कितने मंदिर है इंडिया में, कितने आश्रम है. इवन नाउ कितने साधु संत है, कितने सारे सुंदर सुंदर कार्यक्रम आर गोइंग ऑन स्पिरिचुअली. यू योरसेल्फ कैन डू इट. बाप रे बाप. It just has to click to. Wonderful it is. So, 7 are the sources, 6 are the sources, 13 are the individualities. We have to strengthen, and we, the 14th one, will have to take a responsibility of all the total 20. Okay, now Shwethashwathara Upanishad, Prathama Adhyaya of Krishna Yajurveda. After exhaustive Sambandha Bhashyam, we have started studying the Jagat Karana Chintana Mimamsa is going on. So the 7 of them are taken up. Among them, few are seen that they cannot be. The remaining things also we'll see today, how they are also not the cause. Then they are not dissatisfied or given up. Those ब्रह्मवादी, then said यार तो अब अंदर ढूंढो, बाहर तो समझ नहीं आ रहा. कारण करके स्वीकृत नहीं हो रहा किसी भी चीज का, जगत कारण. कॉमन सेंस, ए कंटेंट ऑफ द जगत कैनॉट बी द कॉज ऑफ द एंटायर जगत. जो ऑलरेडी जगत का हिस्सा है वो उसका कारण नहीं हो सकता ना. दैट शुड बी समथिंग बियॉन्ड ओनली, अदर देन ओनली. So in their discussion, in their inner meditation inquiry, because of the outer inquiry done, and they are found not to be the cause, therefore it was easy for them to give them up. They are no more disturbing them in that quiet moments of their inner trial, inner effort, inner exertion, inner focus. They discovered what they discovered: Devatma Shakti. And what is the Devatma Shakti is explained for us in 5-6 pages exhaustively. Now, all this reveals what exactly happening in the universe and what is our purpose, where we are bound, and how we have to get liberated. These are the crucial, important knowledges that are revealed through each of the Upanishad in their own unique way and style. This Upanishad has this style of its own. Lucky we are tasting all Upanishads. Then कौन सा भी आपको इजी अच्छा ट्यून्ड लगे वो पढ़कर उसके द्वारा परमात्मा पा सकते. You like the Kena Upanishad? What a discussion going on. Yesterday we were seeing that Vakya Bhashyam. How exhaustively it was being explained. है ना, that second खंडवा नहीं third खंड वाला जो प्रतिबोधवीतम मतम अमृतत्व में विन्दते आत्मना. वाह, Vakya Bhasha I must discuss one day. One day means 10 days. Kena Upanishad Vakya Bhashya. Any Upanishad one likes. Katha Upanishad तो मजेदार है ही. Taittiriya has its own unique way. Oh, stands out is our Mandukya Upanishad. The other three we have not yet tasted. Kaivalya छोटा है, छांदोग्य and बृहदारण्य का देखेंगे वो भी. मैं तो खुश हूँ बाबा, 4-5 साल लग गए, लगने दो और 2 साल लगेंगे. इस जन्म में ये वेस्ट नहीं जाएगा, साथ आएगा. Some samskara at least. Anyway, this great Upanishad, we will see what's there in the second mantra and third now. Before that, Sankalpa and Prarthana, and before that, continuation of our common sense thought where we stopped yesterday. If you remember, we started discussing yesterday in our common sense thought that first to realize that we are not the trees or plants, nor we are the sarisrupa, the reptiles or the insects, nor we are birds or animals, but we are human. Then second question we raised and discussed what's the difference between all those other beings and we the human. An honest inquiry. And we found that we were given the buddhi, which can do the probing, which can do the researching, which can gain the jnanam. We discussed yesterday. Therefore, by using the buddhi, when we gain jnanam and live accordingly, then we are human. Nahi to pashu. And we are behaving so. We can see it in our life. Why take anybody's example? Apna dekh lo kafi hai. For everything we are example. That is enough. Then if the buddhi has to be used for jnanam, what is the authority of jnanam? Authentic jnanam. We had discussed yesterday. That it is only our own Vedas, Shastras. Go to the Guru, from them you study our scriptures. Then gain the jnanam. This is how we developed our thought yesterday. I believe so. Then we said ki the Shastras give us, when we probe into them, the 5 jnanams. All those jnanams, little, all of us, many of us have. But that is never sufficient. All those jnanams, in their entire exhaustive details, in their depth, we have to gain so much that jnanam convinces us to live life according to that jnana. देखो वो ज्ञान जो हम यूज नहीं करते हैं या जो यूजेबल नहीं है, what is the use of that jnanam then? If the knowledge itself is of no use, then it is of no use. Knowledge is useful, but we have not used. Then it is useless, isn't it? In other way, a knowledge gained doesn't bring the transformation in our entire personality or behavior. What is the use of it? And why does it happen that our knowledge doesn't change? Because that knowledge has not gone deep into our system, into our heart. Instead, the ignorance only is there deeply rooted. Therefore, that alone will work. Superficial knowledge won't work. Deep, you know, that much deeply this knowledge has to go. That it removes the other one. Whatever is deeply high in our heart, like there's some religions, Christian, they just believe, they just are pumped in their heart, even the Islam, that Hinduism is not a religion, or in Sanatan Dharma, they cannot get moksha, only we can. अब इतना वो pumped गया बेवकूफ, they go on trying to convert. As if in the Hinduism there is no Adhyatmic sadhana for moksha. But they are pumped like that and they try to argue, they try to do all nonsense. You can never answer that because you are not believing. When you don't believe in the other path, you will never have the discussion healthily. It will always conflict only because you are not believing basically. Because you are made fanatic, you are brainwashed so deeply. We don't do that in Hinduism. If there may be thousand paths, how does it matter? You reach the God, that's it. Fanaticism. So too, in fanatically we are worldly. Therefore, our superficial knowledges do not transform us. Full stop. Then what to do, sir? Make that knowledge so deep, understanding so deep, that that should become the authority for us to take decisions and make actions, do actions. उतना हमको पढ़ना है शास्त्र, उतना हमको सोचना है, उतना हमको ज्ञान को स्वीकार करना. That's what takes lot of time. That is why repeatedly Shastra Shravan, Chintan, Manan, Adhyan, Karo. One day it will come. Till it comes, you should not stop. Either you be a speaker or a listener. Both are same. स्पीकर एंड लिसनर में कोई भी कोई एक ग्रेट कोई कम ग्रेट ऐसा नहीं है. Sometimes listener can be more greater if he is taking the listened thing more seriously. Speaker might have spoken casually without his own experience, but the listener can be genuine more to make use of the knowledge heard and he can transform. Both are same boat, that's secondary. But the exercise is this one. Keep on keeping on, go on going on till the clarity, the depth comes. Conviction comes बस कि अब मुझे ऐसे ही जीना है. देखो intellectual conviction itself is a great achievement. Then practically when we start doing, then देखो those vasanas, those earlier habits, those prarabdhas इतना तगड़ा हमको affect करते. And Vasishta ji is intelligently not allowing us to look at that daivam and focus on the purushartha, because ये दैवम को देखते ही हमको डर लगकर पुरुषार्थ करने का कैपेसिटी कम हो जाता है. डर लगे ना, when there is a fear of anything, cycling fear, then your ability, though you have, it will not come into surface. So that's why he is directing our mind, shut up, there is nothing called daivam, everything is purusha. And in between he is saying, sometime even your purushartha has not yielded success, understand that the praktana purushartha is more powerful than the adyatana. That means he is accepting. But the attention should be on this. So when we really actually do, the difficulties when they come, you understand, यार मैं इतने जिंदगियों से इतना खराब जीवन जिया, इतना अपने आप को खराब. We will know it. Exactly what nonsense we have done, we may not remember, but definitely we know. And like if today my stomach is heavy and all that, not able to, और समझ आ गया ना कि कल या परसों ऐसे खाना खाया होगा, that is not getting digested only. An example. or the mind is so disturbed. मतलब क्या हुआ? Yesterday, day before, we met up, fought with someone very vigorously, with hatefully, or too much involved in something, or the person is too much of attachment and lot of time spent in talking so much nonsense with them. They are the reasons for today our today's mind's disturbance. तो आइडिया आ जाता है कि कुछ ऐसा किया मैंने, है ना, 5 दिन पूरा पिकनिक इधर उधर घूम के आ जाओ और 10 दिन तक माइंड डिस्टर्ब ही रहता है, बॉडी ऑल्सो टायर्ड. That they are the symbols to say that something is done in past. Same way, after intellectual conviction, when we start doing sadhana, so many obstacles, but all of them we have to keep on conquering. No way for anyone. That is why one by one only are reaching. Though there is no competition between two people, it only shows that one very rare individual only is qualified to that level. But the thing is what? Even the person at the lowest level, he also will qualify. He may be taking some 100 200 kalpas. That's okay. But he will also reach. We are also line mein hai, Qatar. Keep on doing. So, in those 5 jnanams which we get from the Shastra, 3 we have seen yesterday. Then other 2 is so easy for you to understand. You might have caught that also without my needing to tell at all. So, the first jnanam is the Shastra gives is the Karya Karana Jnanam. The Karya, the effect is the Dukkha, the misery, and its Karana. The Shastra Spashtarupena says, we have seen exhaustively, for the Dukkha, the Karya, the Karana is the Papa and Adharma. We have seen what is Adharma, we have seen, understood what is Papa. Papaya Parapidanam. Now you know the cause. No, it is in your hands now. You want to continue the cause and continue getting the effect. Isn't it? You can increase the quantity of cause, you can increase the depth and quality of the cause, and the effect also you can get like that. Or you can decrease it, slowly you can eliminate it. The cause of the dukkha. पूरा अपने हाथ में है ना. 100% पीड़ा to the others we were doing. You can make it 200%. You can make it 50 or 20. As the effect is done on the cause, or as the action is taken at the cause level, effect also will see the dukkha gets reduced. That one thought we saw thoroughly from the Shastra and Purana and all, क्या पाप कर्म है, क्या अधर्म है, जानते हुए उनको छोड़ने का सीखने से उसका इफेक्ट रूपी दुख will not be there. And the relation between what papa gives to what dukkha are given in our like Bhavishya Purana or Garuda Purana etc. Very exhaustive. पढ़ना है फिर क्या, सारे एक किताब में नहीं रख सकते, अदरवाइज इट इज लाइक दिस. सेकंड इज, किताबें जितने भी हो सब ज्ञान एक ही है. तो यू मस्ट लिसन व्हाट आर द नरक योनिस, नरक गति, नरक दुख, what causes it. It is given. Bhagavad also we saw the 24 types of narakas are told, or 28 types of narakas told in the 24th sarga of the 5th, not sarga, chapter of the 5th skanda. है ना, स्थानम वाले सर्ग में हमने देखा, नॉट सर्ग स्कंद में. Garuda Purana talks so exhaustively. That is how the world is made. And to cut it short, we said, don't do पीड़ा to others, शरीरा वाणी मन. उसमें सब आ गए ना फिर. Conscious we are not harming anyone, any being, by our speech or body or action. Mind, then we are avoiding the cause, effect also avoided. Then the second one we discussed yesterday, as a human being, we have to not only don't be miserable, we should be happy, comfortable, luxurious. Nothing wrong. For the sake of sadhana, they all waste our time. Therefore, we give it up. When the goal is spiritual, they are given up. But before that, why should we suffer? So we should be sukhi also. Then again, we saw sukha is an effect. It has a cause. Cause is punya and dharma. exhaustively we saw yesterday. So too, what is punya? Precisely saying, punya paropakara punyaya. Keep on having an eye on doing upakara to somebody or the other all the time. What help I can do, what seva I can do to this jiva, that jiva. No matter with the phala sakti, कि with this punya phala I will get comforts and etc. Good. करो वो बाद में छोड़ेंगे. पहले उनको महसूस करो, अनुभव करो, पहले faith पाओ. Isn't it? The second jnanam our shastras give, our gurus give about the karana of the karya sukha called as the punya and the dharma. And the varieties, the number of punya karmas we can do. All of that can give us that punya phala. This is how the world is going on. Like in this life of ours, if we are getting love from some people, service from some people, comfortable financial position, don't say no, no, ये तो मैंने ये कंपनी करके पैसे कमाया. कंपनी से पैसे कमाए होंगे, बट कंपनी लगाने का जो तुम थॉट आया, कंपनी में सक्सेस जो आया, बट फॉर दैट देयर वाज अ पास्ट पुण्य. Somehow the money has to come. For that, this is a process according to our again prarabdha through this. है ना, कोई बिजनेस करके, कोई गवर्नमेंट सर्विस करके, कोई पैदाइशी ने, है ना, राइज घराने में पैदा, ही इज गेटिंग दैट पुण्य का फल ये सारा. परोपकार पुण्याय पापाय परपीडनम पापस्य फलम दुखम पुण्यस्य फलम सुखम. To Isa yesterday. Then the third one also we discussed. It is little higher. From here starts the spirituality. One is we talked about all our personality with their functionings. Their modification may not be in our hand, but their functionings. They have to be fully in our control. Like the आँख कब खराब होगा I don't know, out of प्रारब्ध, बट उसको कहाँ यूज करे नहीं यूज करे I can command it. So to my legs, when will they become weak? I can't say. But when they are there, where to take them, where not, I can decide. I must. There was a third jnana given to us by the Guru Shastras, the tapasya wala jnanam, where all our faculties are fully in our management, our discipline, in our hands. Fully 100%. You know, like every head of the house thinks that the wife and the children, all of them should completely listen to his commands. And if he is a good commander that way with maturity, then will they'll follow. उनके कहने में falter है, खुद भी is not practical, then only the others resist. But if he is a good commander with the art of communicating and convincing, everyone will definitely listen to his commands. How is wonderful it is. So to an office, a company, if the boss is that way matured, then all subordinates are the followers. Do it. Same way, if I as an individual have in my buddhi the exhaustive knowledge gained from the Shastra, then I can command all my ज्ञानेंद्रिय, कर्मेंद्रिय, अंतःकरण. लाना पड़ता है उनको हमारे कंट्रोल में. Not out of anger, not out of any ill feeling, with all positivity. मेरे उपाध्याय है, मुझे उनको प्यार से अपना बनाकर जहाँ यूज करना है यूज करना. You know, either we leave our children to themselves, therefore they get destroyed, or we only guide them in the destructive channel. So we should not leave the children free, and we should take them to the constructive channel. छोड़ दिया था वही बच्चों के साथ, अपने दोस्तों के साथ घूमेगा, या खुद ही ले जाओ अपने साथ या पार्टियों में, क्लब में. Both ways we destroy our children. All faculties are our children. Let loose, they go grazing and they get uncontrolled. Or ourselves only consciously taking them in the negative channels. So both of them we have to. Let not them loose. Even one faculty, even one movement also has no choice of its own to go wherever it wants. Like the चूहा of गणपति, गणपति के सामने उनका जो चूहा होता है, the rat, it never looks anywhere, only to गणपति. जैसे आपका हुक्म है, isn't it? उसमें इतने लड्डू रखे रहते हो, it will not eat that, it cannot. It only look at. So he writes that rat. उनका rat is a symbol of the mind and faculties. We have to write them, not they. That technically is called tapasya. And this tapasya, the tadap in trying to achieve it is very, very tough it is. And the problem here it is what? Not like a gross objects कुछ बना दिया एक बार हो गया. नहीं होता वो. It is what? Every moment it has to be like a naughty child. Not that you have controlled him in once. No, it's an everyday affair. Lord Krishna. कितना तंग हर दिन करते रहते हो. Any of the children. Half an hour is quiet, again he shouts, then you have to control him and all. Faculties, Bina, you cannot end fully say that I fully mastered them. From anywhere again they can go out. Again you have to control it. इसलिए इसको तपस्या कहा. लगे रहना पड़ता है लगातार. बाप रे. Till they are used for spiritual sadhana and in the experience of spirituality, till they are transcended, we have to attend to them. This is the third jnanam. We have to deeply understand and keep practicing. Then we are human beings. Whole discussion is we are not animals. Unfortunately, we are human beings. Therefore, we have to evolve only for that buddhi to be used. Use of buddhi is to gain the jnanam under the guidance of Guru from the Shastra. Shastras have the Panchavidhana Jnana. Three we have seen. अधर्म पाप संबंधी ज्ञान, धर्म पुण्य संबंधी ज्ञान, उपासना ज्ञान और तपस्या ज्ञान. Third one. Fourth one is the upasana jnana. Okay, the Shastras tell about it. They lift our understanding to some higher level. जो अभी तक आया नहीं होगा हमारे अंदर. कि the whole universe is run by an infinite power. Ishvara. With whatever we have done so far, all the three of them, without his agnya, even a blade of grass also is neither born nor can flutter or move. Even a चींटी भी काटता नहीं है अगर शिव भगवान का आज्ञा नहीं है तो कहते हैं. That Ishvara's jnanam, our Shruti Smriti Puranas give us. All his Shaktis, etc. And everything is happening by his own sankalpa and all. These are higher knowledge. At that knowledge level, all our earlier knowledges are contradictory. Just like we saw in 6th skanda, Ajamila story. What all Yamadutas were thinking. Ki Yamaraj is the god, that's it, nobody in the world. So they were all listening to his orders and all. Suddenly when they went to the Ajamila to bring the Vishnudutas came, they defeated these fellows, then they went. फर्स्ट टाइम इट इज रिवील टू देम कि उनका महाराज जो राजा है या यमराज लीडर है, ही आल्सो इज नॉट अल्टीमेट, देयर इज समबडी. देयरफॉर दे हैड टू शिफ्ट देयर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. वो पूरा अलग ही हो गया. हमने सोचा अभी तक आप ही अल्टीमेट है, आप हम नहीं है बाबा, वो है. सेम इज नारद ब्रह्म संवाद. नारद जी सेड we worship you all the time and we see sometime you are also closing eyes. Whom are you worshipping? Brahmadev ji told there, we studied now Bhagavat mein, there is somebody beyond me. Isn't it? From total self-effort and all of that, which continues, our new chapter begins of Bhakti, Sharanagati, etc., which empowers us more and which makes us his instrument, which makes us do the difficult and tougher sadhanas also. So that upasana jnanam, in which the upasya devata with all his glories is revealed to us. Then the upasana paddhatis are revealed to us. Then the upasana lakshanas of the upasaka, like na adveshta sarvabhutanam, is a big subject. शास्त्र सब दिखाता देता है हमको, and through the examples what we are studying, no, the Indradyumna and all of them, you know, the Bhartru Yajna Rishi ke paas jana, the way they surrendered and he started teaching the Shiva Shatarudriyam, and before that so many stories are told. वो सब के द्वारा आपको क्या क्वालिफिकेशन होना है, क्या करना है, किस भगवान के लिए करना है, किस लिए करना, ये बड़ा मजेदार ज्ञान है. बुद्धि शुड गेन अगेन थ्रू द शास्त्र उपासना संबंधी शास्त्र में. Do we have now that knowledge of the presence of the Lord in whichever the form you want? Yesterday's exhaustive discussion, you know, where in our Kena Upanishad mein, about the Yaksha Bhagavan and about Uma Hemavati. In the वाक्य भाष्य we studied yesterday, chanting किया ना, उसमें वो clearly आदिशंकर भगवान who denies every of the Dvaita, talks only Advaya Brahma, forcefully there with all logics and quotations proves about the presence of the Ishvara. And the worship is so necessary for it. We are seeing that only now in our Shwethashwathara also. So this is the fourth jnanam, which is also oceanic, big one. We have to go on, go on, go on. End नहीं होता उसका. तो मनुष्य ऐसा अपने आप को दिव्य बनाता है, but the process is slow. It has to be like that. No, one cannot be hurrying at all. है ना, जब घर बनाना है तो कितना बड़ा घर बना रहे हो उसके लिए जो मिनिमम टाइम है लगता ही है. यू कांट हरी इट अप. हरी भरी लगा दिया तो हरी भरी वो टूट भी जाएगा वो. It every job demands its quota of efforts. But don't be in a hurry and don't give up also. I have to learn this, Baba. Spiritual evolution is so slow process. And the effort to even learn Shastra, having seen it, efforts required, and our position, having seen it, पूरा सारा ego सब उसको पछाड़ दिया ego. It has to humble us only now. We cannot be arrogant. It is so little energy capacity we have. So much to achieve it is. We are not a मूली of any खेत also. कुछ भी नहीं. पता चल जाता है कि इवन इंद्रियास यू कांट कंट्रोल. एक इंद्रिया है ना, ओ शरीर इज नॉट इन आर, कुछ भी नहीं. आप कर क्या रहे हो? आओ इतना अकड़ते हैं हम, एरोगेंस रखते हैं. यू नो द एफर्ट व्हेन वी ट्राई टू डू साधना, देन व्हेन वी नो अपनी औकात समझो तब पता चलता. देन विद ऑल हम्बलनेस, हे प्रभु कृपा करो. Clubbing both the Vasishta's inspiration of Purushartha and again the inspiration of the Bhaktas of Bhakti. दोनों को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हुए slowly, steadily, बस ensure that on the path we are, and every day we are doing some things. बस try to avoid which destroy us, which take us away from the path. बस ये करते रहो, करते रहो. Remember, last 200 years or 100 years, science technology has grown so rapidly. But before that, even the outer evolution also is very slow. Thousands of years it took. है ना? From that stone age and all of that आगे आगे लगा टाइम. अब एक ये technological age is very rapid, very fast. The population has grown, people who are experimenting is grown. Therefore, and it will end because technology is an additional problem only. It won't solve the human problem. And science technology will add to the problem. It is not solution. Solution is always inside. Therefore, that technology also will go one day. Everybody like कितना iPod करके कान में लगाकर सुनते थे. Do you remember 12 years back? Now do you see even one youngster having it? लाखों लाखों बैठ के घूमते रहते थे ऐसा करके. It's nobody is interested now in that. ओ वहाँ का वो मजा मौजा था वो बस चला गया वो. Something is holding now. ये भी छूट जाएगा. Where technology cannot be the solution for human problems. It is only addition. It aggravates. I'm just telling you out of the topic. In this way, fourth jnana is upasana. One or two thoughts regarding it, and the fifth one, the jnanam, we'll see tomorrow. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavaihi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः सतान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं करुणावरुणालयपालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं हरषयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वमिदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यमरमचलं सर्वදී साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्तं ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिकप्रगति धर्मसंस्थापकानां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनसाधनाप्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आद्यशङ्करभाष्यसमेत अध्ययनसाधनाप्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतन्नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. पारायणं 6th to 10th मंत्र. ओम सर्वाजीवे सर्वसंस्थे बृहन्ते अस्मिन् हंसो भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रे पुतगात्मानं प्रेरितारञ्च मत्वा जुष्टस्ततस्तेनामृतत्वमेति उद्गीतमेतत् परमं तु ब्रह्म तस्मिन् स्त्रियं सुप्रतिष्ठाक्षरं च अत्रान्तरं ब्रह्मविदो विदित्वा लीना ब्रह्मणि तत्पराः योनिमुक्ताः संयुक्तमेतत् क्षरमक्षरं च व्यक्ताव्यक्तं भरते विश्वमीशः अनीशश्चात्मा बध्यते भोक्तृभावात् ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः ज्ञाग्नौ द्वावजावीशनीशौ अजाह्येका भोक्तृभोग्यार्थयुक्त अनन्तश्चात्मा विश्वरूपो ह्यकर्ता त्रयं यदा विन्दते ब्रह्ममेततो क्षरं प्रधानममृताक्षरं हरः क्षरात्मा नावीशते देव एकः तस्याभिध्यानाद् योजनात् तत्त्वभावात् भूयश्चान्ते विश्वमाया निवृत्तिः. ओम शांति. ओम फर्स्ट टू मंत्रास चैंट ये करिएगा. ओम किं कारणं ब्रह्म कुतः स्म जाता जीवामकेन क्वच संप्रतिष्ठा अधिष्ठिता केन सुखेतरेषु ब्रह्म वर्तामहे ब्रह्मविदो व्यवस्थाम्. सेकंड वन कालस्वभावो नियतिर्यदृच्छा भूतानि योनिः पुरुष इति चिन्त्या संयोग येषां नत्वात्मभावात् आत्माप्यनीशाः ईशः सुख दुःख हेतोः. तो फर्स्ट श्लोक ब्रह्मवादी दे सैट टुगेदर वदन्ति दे डिस्कस्ड हे ब्रह्मविदः किं कारणं ब्रह्म कारणं कालादि कारणं. ब्रह्म is the karanam, is upadi karana or nimitta karana or both of them or is akarana. This was the first shloka. Then Kutasma jata. Second question. First question was about that. Second is where from we are all born. Kena jivamaha. Because of what we are able to be alive or surviving. Then Kvachasampratishtaha. None of them are going to be permanent. Then where are we going to go when we are dissolving? संप्रतिष्ठा कहाँ है हमारा? गायब होने के बाद, मृत्यु के बाद, है ना? So then adhishtita kena, which is the adhisthana forced by which we are in the samsara giver of sukha dukkha. सुखयुततेषु वर्तामहे व्यवस्था. ये हो गए हमारे 5 श्लोक. Now किम कारणम is answered, in which the possible 7 things are put in front of us. We have seen them yesterday. None of them are the causes of this jagat will be proved today, which is there in the 3rd and 4th line of this second mantra. Second mantra, first 2 lines talked about the 7 karanas, probable karanas. Kalaha, the time. Swabhavaha, the innate nature. Niyati, the karma which never goes without giving its due result. Yadrucha, the accidental happening. Bhutani, the Panchamahabhutas. Yoni, the Prakriti. Purushaha, the Vijnanatma Jiva. No, we have seen up to this yesterday, if you remember. Okay. Purushaha va Vijnanatma Yoni iti ittam ukta prakareena kim yoni iti chintya. Chintyam nirupaniyam. You should do the chintana of kya hai yoni. Then nirupaniyam. Whatever the result you come to, you should prove. Both, yes or no. यस है तो हाउ एंड वाई, नहीं है तो वाई. बुद्धि का वही ब्यूटी है. इट इंक्वायर्स एंड टेल्स बोथ. इफ इट इज यस एंड वाई, इफ इट इज नॉट यस एंड वाई. So that is a word used by Shruti Mata. Chintya and Chintaniyam means we have to come to the conclusion. The conclusion is used word is Nirupaniyam. Well, once it is Nirupita, proved exhaustively, then we get conviction about it. After all, finally what we need is conviction. Doubtless conviction, beyond doubt. Now, kechit, some people, yoni shabdam prakritim varnayanti. Some people say yoni is prakriti because it's the one from where everything comes. Tasmin bhakshe, if you take word yoni as prakriti, therefore the 7 karanas are tentatively guessed. Then kim karanam word you have to bring from the first mantra. Tasmin bhakshe kim karanam brahma iti पूर्वोक्तम कारण पदम अत्रापि अनुसंधेयम. So किम कालः कारणम, किम स्वभावः कारणम, किम नियतिः कारणम, किम यदृच्छा कारणम, किम भूतानि कारणम, now किम योनिः कारणम, किम पुरुषः कारणम. किम means is it क्या क्या क्या, वो कारण है, that type of feeling. Okay, after this is done now, they are all not the karana that is being given to us as a knowledge, which we have to contemplate and grasp it. Let us see what Bhagavan Shankara says. The answer is what? Sayoga esham natvatma bhavat atmapyanisha sukha dukkha hetoho. These are the 2 lines Bhashyam. We have to study it, which all the 7 of them are not the cause that is proved. Let us see one by one. See, tatra. Now in the discussion, kaladinam akaranatvam darshayati. Shruti Mata. Kala Swabhav ityadi are not the cause for the universe. Jagat is being shown to us by Shruti Mata. Kaladinam akaranatvam. They are not the karana darshayati. Sanyoga esham ityadina. In the 3rd line, Sanyoga yesham natvatma bhavat atma apyanisha sukha dukkha heto. In those two lines, the kala, they are not the karana that is being told. Okay, ayam artha, that is like this. उसका मतलब ये है, उस दो लाइन का मतलब ये है, उसको इस तरह समझना है. Then you will know these are all not the karana. Then you drop this inquiry, go to the other inquiry. Then there you may find as something as karana. Okay, ayam artha ki kim kaladini. See directly, as I told you, one by one you will not take, wholesale only you will sort out. What is the way? Bhagavan Shankara says, Kim Kaladini, the Kala Swabhava Niyatir Yadrucha Bhutan Yoni Purusha, etc. Pratyekam Karanam, each in them, any one of them Karanam, one Karanam, or one among them is Karanam. Pratyeka matlab एक कारण. Pratyekam Karanam, Uta Tesham Samuhaha, or their mutual combination, or their combination, combo pack. सब मिलकर समूह बनकर कारण है या एक एक चीज कारण है. In all those 7 things. Okay, simple answer. How easily sorts out, you see. Nacha pratyekam kaladinam karanatvam sambhavat. Kala swabhava niyati ityadi. Each one of them, any one of them, individual any one of them cannot be the karana of the jagat. Why? Because drushta viruddhatvat. Because what you see in the world is contradictory to this. You know? What is the contradiction which we see is what? कि देश काल निमित्तानाम samhatanam eva loke karya karatva darshanat. In the world of things we see, 2-3 things combined करके ही देश और काल इत्यादि कि they becoming karana for something. One single thing is not seen as the karana. Like let us take the example of crop. Fasal, crop, farming. Now the desha, you cannot do the crop in the space or not in the water. You have to do it in the earth only. Desh ka, okay na? Okay, earth is selected as the desha for the farming. But again the kala भी एक point होता है. A particular vegetable or the fruit or grains you have to grow, उसको उगने का एक अलग काल होता है. उस काल में लगाओ तभी जाकर होता है. In the wrong season, if you sow them, they won't come. Isn't it? In this way, one thing cannot be the cause because you can never see one thing becoming cause. There is combination of. यहाँ वो बताते हैं शब्द देश काल निमित्तानाम संहतानाम एव लोके कार्यकरणत्व प्रदर्शनात्. संहत है तो ही हो रहा है, इंडिविजुअल से नहीं हो रहा. Like anything, a pot maker making pot. Don't go into the nimitta upadana karana, though I am using this example. But संहत चाहिए वहां. वन थिंग नहीं होगा. वो बंदा उनका हाथ वगैरह उनमें शक्ति होना है. यू नीड द मड और यू नीड द अदर थिंग एंड ए स्टेबल ग्राउंड बिलो. एक चीज से कहाँ कुछ नहीं हो रहा इस जगत में. सो प्रत्येकम कैन नॉट बी द रीजन. लाइक काला इज देयर बट स्वभाव नहीं है तो. स्वभाव इज देयर अगर नियति नहीं है तो. इन दिस वे वन पर्टिकुलर थिंग कैन नॉट बी द कॉज. समूह से ही कॉज देखा जा रहा है हमको. So the two questions he raised and he is answering. One question is, क्या एक एक चीज इंडिविजुअली कारण है या समूह कारण है? First, individual cannot be karana, that is denied because in the world you don't see anything working individually. They are working in coordination only, together only. Therefore, each individual of them can be karana is rejected. Now, if all of them put together is the karana, that has to be discussed. He himself is proposed 2 reasons. One reason is, one possibility is individually they are karana, either all of them or one thing. Yeah, the samuha of them, combination of them is a karana. So individual cannot be, because you don't see in the world anything individually working. Nothing in the world works individually. कोई ना कोई उसके लिए combination चाहिए ही. तो इसे न च प्रत्येकम कालादीनाम कारणत्वम संभवति. क्यों? दृष्ट विरुद्धत्वात्. कैसे? देश काल निमित्तानाम सम्मतानाम एव लोके कार्य करत्व दर्शनात्. सम्मत का ही कार्य करने का संभावना देख रहे दुनिया में. Therefore individually they are caused, that is rejected. Now are they the cause together? That also is rejected. How? कि न चापि येषां कालादीनां संयोगः समूहः कारणम्. Even their संयोga also is not कारणम्. See, संयोगेषां नत्वात्म भावात् आत्माप्यानीशा सुख दुःख हेतो. What we have seen the mantra, uska explanation. How come the संयोga of all these cannot be the cause? These are all very Vedantic answers. They are very subtle logical answers. उसी को हमें समझना है, वहीं ब्रेक थ्रू होता है. समझ गए तो? Why the individual is not karana? Because we have not seen any individual working. Why that individual karanatva of each one of them for the jagat is removed. Then together they are karana. समूह कारण है क्या? वो भी डिनाई कर रहे हैं. न चापि येषां कालादीनां संयोगः और समूहः कारण. उनका संयोग समूह भी पूरा जगत का कारण नहीं है. Why? Because everybody understands and knows one very important thing in philosophy, Vedanta. What is that? Pararthatvena, ki any of the samhata is there. Means an assembly of few things. Work for something which is other than the individuals of that assembly or the total assembly. इसको कहते हैं परार्थ. तो संहतानाम परार्थत्वात्. The combination of some things is for somebody which is other than these things. Samhatanam pararthatvat. Therefore, sheshatvena sheshinaha atmanaha. Therefore, who is that para? Somebody para, for whose sake the samhata are working? For the atman, for the self. Therefore, atman is called there is as the sheshi. Then the samhat is called as shesha. So the one for whom they are working. Like the combination of the doors and walls and windows which are there, not for any one of them. It was somebody other than it, a person who stays in that house. So to the tires or the tubes or the steerings, put together a car. Car is not for the tires. Car is not for the tube, or car is not for the accelerator. If for somebody other than all of those parts, car is a bekar, one who is seated there and going. सम्मतानाम परार्थत्वम. ये बात को जिंदगी भर याद रखना. Then this will give answer to many questions. Any combo of the things cannot be for any of those things. It is for somebody else, a conscious living being. Like in your house, you have so many of the utensils. Oh, they are not for them. There are so many clothes, so many जूते पड़े. वो किसके लिए? जूते के लिए नहीं होता हो. Clothes are not for clothes. Utensils are not. They are for us, who is other than cloth or utensil. We are not even useful like them. So individual cannot be the cause, because we have not seen in the world any individual thing working. They are working in combination only. Combination also cannot be the karana, because it samhata is always a parartha. The parartha is called sheshi, and for whom for the parartha is sheshi. And then sammata, which is working for the parartha, is called as shesha. So sheshatvena sheshinaha atmanaha vidyamanatvat. And that atman is there, for whose sake all these are working. Individual or total. Individual में जीव का हो, total में ईश्वर का हो. Okay. So pararthatvena sheshatvena sheshinaha atmanaha vidyamanatvat. Therefore asvatantrat. Therefore, this samhata is not swatantra. Like you're all factory people. Not they are not working for themselves. They are all working for you, the owner of it. Therefore, those people individually or collectively cannot have swatantra. They only have to do what you say. You are the owner. Same way, these individual things coming as combo also cannot be swatantra because they are working for someone else. Parartha. Yet the parartha is for the Atman. Therefore, nachapi esham kaladinam samyogaha samuha karanam, because samuhasya sammatehe pararthatvena, that is explained as sheshatvena sheshinaha atmana vidyamanatvat. क्या हुआ? विद्यमान अस्वातंत्र्यात्. So they don't have the swatantrata. Therefore, सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय नियम लक्षण कार्य karanatva ayogat. Therefore, the सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय नियम इतना करने का सामर्थ्य इस इंडिविजुअल काल स्वभाव में या कॉम्बिनेशन में भी संभव नहीं है. Therefore, neither individually nor together any of these can be the cause of jagat. हो गया. So, yah karana, sorry, what is the word? Sanyoga esham na. Esham samyoga na. Why? The sanyoga is for the parartha and the parartha is the atmavastu. Therefore, these sanyoga, which is parartha, therefore is asvatantra. Because asvatantra, he is not swatantra to do the srushti, sthiti, laya and niyama. The 4 questions are about srushti, sthiti, laya, niyama of the entire universe. The 5 questions. So in this way, Kala, Swabhav, Niti, and Druja as an individual or the total, they are not the cause for creation. Okay, then the last one is Atma Pyanisha Sukha Dukkha Heto. Even the Atma, the Jiva also is not the one cause. Because he is Anisha. He has not Anisha control of his own. बोलना भी उसको कंट्रोल में नहीं होता, पूरा दुनिया को कहाँ बनाएगा. जीव अगर is such a lazy, slavery fellow to his own faculty. How can he become the Ishvara? Bakwas hai. That's why you understand in general also why we don't get more and more responsibilities and powers in world is we are not even able to manage ourselves. How can we manage the bigger show? दिया जाए हमको तो उसको हम सब खराब कर देते. So this Jiva is Ishwar नहीं है, वो अनीश्वर है. So therefore he also is not a hetu for the Srishti. That is discussed in the last para of this mantra. Atma tarhi karanam syad eva ataha. Then अभी इस सारे काल स्वभाव नियति यदृच्छा भूतानि योनि ये सब कारण नहीं है, तो पुरुष हो सकता है. So आत्मा तर्हि कारणम स्यात् एव इति आह. आत्मा अपि अनीशः सुख दुःख हेतोः इति. यदि आत्मा is not the pure self, यदि आत्मा is जीव, वो भी ईश्वर या समर्थ नहीं है सृष्टि बनाने में. भाई सुख दुख हेतु हो, बिकॉज सुख दुख. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? सुख दुख के हेतु से आत्मा भी ईश्वर नहीं बनता. वेरी क्यूट एक्सप्लेनेशन इज दैट. 2 थिंग्स आर टोल्ड हियर. फर्स्ट, आत्मा मीन्स ओन. कौन है आत्मा? पहले डिफाइन करो. जीव. सो आत्मा जीव अपि अनीशः अस्वतंत्रः न कारणम. He being Anisha and Aswatantra, he also is not the Karana for the Srishti. Okay. Aswatantra devacha Atmana api Srishtya hetutvam na sambhavati tyartaha. Because of not having the total freedom, the Atma or the Jiva also cannot be the hetu for the whole Jagat. Aswatantra. Why do you say, how do you say the Jiva is not having Swatantrata? Because Katham Anishatvam. Why do you say Atma is not Ishvara? Answer is Sukha Dukkha Hetoho. Sukha Dukkha Heto is 2 explanations for it. One is what? ध्यान से सुनना, है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. सुख दुख हेतु भूतस्य पुण्य पुण्य लक्षणस्य कर्मणः विद्यमानत्वात्. This fellow has got in himself so many interests in interest in himself that he wants sukha and he wants to avoid the dukkha. In that he is forced to do the punya and papa karma. ये अपने दुनिया में बिजी है वो जीव। सुख दुख हेतु मीन्स सुख दुख हेतुभूतस्य पुण्यापुण्य लक्षणस्य कर्मणा विद्यमानत्व। उस जीव के जीवन में पुण्यापुण्य कर्म करने का इतना बिजी स्केड्यूल होता है बिकॉज ऑफ इज वांट ऑफ सुख एंड गेटिंग रिड ऑफ द दुख, तो वो उसमें बिजी है। Like, why don't the people come to satsanga? No, but they are busy in their own sukha dukkha hetu rupi punya punya dharma dharma karma. You people for 1 hour you keep that away, therefore you are able to come to class. अब आप भी इस घंटे में कुछ ऐसे काम लगा लिया बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, यू आर नॉट अवेलेबल फॉर दिस क्लास, isn't it? तो ही इज बिजी इन डूइंग पुण्य पुण्य फॉर सुख दुख, वो कर रहा है बस कोई ना कोई कर्म वासना कारण कुछ गोइंग ऑन डूइंग बिजी, ही कैन नॉट डू द होल सृष्टि ऑफ द जगत। सो कथमनीषत्वं सुखदुःखहेतोः सुखदुःखहेतुभूतस्य पुण्यापुण्यफलस्य कर्मणः विद्यमानत्वात् कर्म परवशत्वेन, ही इज परवश ऑफ द कर्म, कर्म के वश में है वो, therefore अस्वतंत्राच्च, he has no स्वतंत्रता। You know, people, like as I gave you the example just now, people are so paravasha in so many of the karmas, पैसे कमाने के लिए, बिजनेस एक्सपेंड करने के लिए, बच्चों को बड़ा करने के लिए, और उनको शादी कराने के लिए, they are all paravasha in so many karma, they can't come to the class. So too the jiva is not svavasha swatantra, is paravasha and paratantra, that he is forced to do the work. You know, this is what in KARANAM Upanishad, 3rd chapter Gita, Purusha charati, pamaya or punya. Human being cannot be without work, forced by his own nature. नहीं कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत् कारयति हि अवश्य कर्म सर्व प्रकृतिजैर्गुणैः. So why the jiva is aswatantra in making the srishti? Because he is forced to do the karma. He is not swatantra. He cannot say, I will not do or I want to do. He will be forced to do only the things. This is the reason that Purusha is not the hetu. So, पुण्यापुण्य लक्षण से कर्मण विद्यमानत्वात् कर्म परसत्वेन परवशत्वेन अस्वातंत्र्याच्च. Okay, this fellow is forced by his own inner vasanas to do the karma. How this small little tiny jiva त्रैलोक्य सृष्टि स्थिति नियमे सामर्थ्यम न विद्यते वा इत्यर्थ. He'll never have सामर्थ्यम to do the सृष्टि स्थिति लय, जो अपना ही संभाल नहीं सकता वो बंदा. Okay, next one is very मजेदार. I liked this one. What he says is अथवा interesting explanation is why jiva is not the cause of srishti. By chance also, if he is given the srishti karne ka capacity, by chance, why will he create the srishti which is giver of dukkha to him only? Bekoof hai kya wo? When somebody is given a chance, they won't take that chance or freedom to bring misery to themselves. है ना? कोई आपको स्वतंत्रता दिया है तो आप ऐसा थोड़ी कर्म करोगे जिससे दुख मिलेगा. हाँ भाई, जीव को दिया है स्वतंत्र और वो बना रहे दुनिया किस लिए? दुखी होने के लिए. मजेदार बात है ना. Will not make it, that it shows that it is not in his hands. That's what the last thought. अथवा सुख दुःखादि हेतुभूतस्य आध्यात्मिकादि भेद भिन्नस्य जगतः अनीशा न कारणम. He cannot be the karana. Because if he is karana, he can never do anything because of which the dukkha is created. दुख होना ही नहीं चाहिए जगत में. वो ईश्वर होता तो वो दुख क्यों बना रहे? पागल है क्या वो? फिर दुख तो बन ही रहा है. I don't want dukkha, but dukkha is in the world. I am not the creator of dukkha, therefore. Therefore, I am not the Ishvara. I am the Anishaha. So I am not the cause of Srishti, therefore. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग दिस लास्ट वन ना. कोई बेवकूफ थोड़ी है जो जाकर दुनिया को बनाने का मौका दिया और रोते रोते बना, रोने के लिए बनाया वो. हिंदी गाना, दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समा, खाए को दुनिया बनाई, फ्रस्ट्रेटेड सा. If he was given a chance, वो बोलता है मेरे को मौका दो, मैं अच्छा बनाता. नहीं दिया जाएगा. जीवा कैनॉट बी. सो जीवा इज अपने आप के पाप पुण्य में जूझ रहा है, धर्माधर्म में, बिकॉज ऑफ सुख दुख. And then how can he do the Sushti, Sthiti, Laya and Niyama? If it all given, he should have done it for the Sukha, no? Why there is Dukkha also in this world then? So he is not that way. With this, the second mantra में जो 7 reasons बताए, they are denied to be the Karana. Then these all sadhu, brahmagnani or brahmachintakas, then they tell to each other, बेटा बाहर नहीं समझ में आ रहा, अब everybody go to your respective corners, spend some half an hour, do your inner contemplation and present in front of us. Let us scrutinize the data and see what could be the cause of entire Jagat. I told you why cause hunting is important. Well, if you know the cause, if you can make the required changes or improvements there, the effect will easily change. Without changing the cause, you can't change the effect. Like the gold. It's the cause, the gold only, which is molded, because of which the effect called as the ornament becomes one ornament from the other. You can't act on the ornament. है ना. लाइक यू हैव बैंगल हाथ में, जो दे दिया उनको, गोल्ड स्मिथ को कहा भाई जो झुमके बना दो मेरे लिए, झुमके झुमके, आई डोंट नो व्हाट दिस. नो, ही इज नॉट कन्वर्टिंग द बैंगल इनटू द झुमका. बैंगल एंड झुमका कैनॉट बी acted upon. They are imagination. He is acting on the gold only, the karana. That उसको पिघला के then he will make it that one. So to karana, when we know, then we can find solution there. And the beauty in Vedanta, when you go into the Karana, you discover a Brahman, which is never a Karana. Therefore, there is no Srushti. Srushti is only Kalpana and Mithya. Kalpana or Mithya को बस देखो, फंसो मत बस. Like a father seeing a movie, child seeing a movie, same. Child gets excited because he thinks it is real. Father knows it is bakwas, therefore he doesn't get disturbed. So too, the one who knows the Paramatma, he understands the Jagat is unreal. He will never worry about asking its question, asking its cause, etc. अब क्या सोचोगे कल्पित जगह, कल्पित के लिए? That is why at the highest level of Vedanta, there is nothing to be done, nothing to be gained. बस just to be. हो गया मोक्ष. As simple as so that. But to have that knowledge, for it to click, it takes so much of exercise of studying Shastras and contemplating, which we are trying to do. Okay. Third mantra, let us chant. एवं पक्षांतराणि निराकृत्य प्रमाणांतरा गोचरे वस्तुनि प्रकारांतरम अपश्यन्तः ध्यान योगानुगमेन परम मूल कारणम स्वयमेव प्रतिपेदिरे इत्याह. तो each of them individually they discussed and they found. ग्रुप में बात नहीं बना, अकेले में उन्होंने किया. What is it? ते ध्यान योगानुगता अपश्यन् देवात्मशक्तिं स्वगुणैर्निगूढां यः कारणानि निखिलानि तानि कालात्मयुक्तान्यतिष्ठत्येकः. ते ध्यान योगानुगता अपश्यन् देवात्मशक्तिं स्वगुणैर्निगूढां यः कारणानि निखिलानि तानि कालात्मयुक्तानि अधितिष्ठत्येकः. वेरी पावरफुल. इसमें 6-7 पेजेस का डिस्कशन है. वी विल एंजॉय इट टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स. 2 days इट विल टेक. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम 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 पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमशिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु.